Oh.
Oh, he's okay.
He's good. He's good.
He'll kill you all.
Hey everyone, Grave Cinema here, bringing you another reaction review video. Ooh, we're excited, aren't we?
Sure.
Yes, we are. This is a Patreon subscriber pick from Misdirection.
Ooh, okay.
I know, it's one I haven't seen. You haven't seen either.
Well, that's 2 for 2 then.
But it's a sequel to something we have already watched.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
What?
It is... Don't Breathe 2.
There was a... Wait, Don't Breathe.
Blind Guy, Home Invasion,
Oh, God.
Turkey Baster.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, God.
So you're excited, judging by this.
I'm gonna hate this so much.
We don't know.
Yes, I do. This is gonna be suspense meets an asshole meets suspense.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you remember from the first one?
It was suspense met suspense and an asshole met suspense.
Yeah, it was suspense.
So these people decided to break into this guy's house because he was the only guy around, and they thought they'd steal a shit ton of money from him because he was blind and old, and they thought that meant that he was weak, and it's not. Nope. Nope, that man knew his house better than anybody. He had way more money in that house than they thought he did, and in the basement, he had a pregnant girl.
Yeah.
Who was a girl that apparently died a little while before that, and he was like paid off or something. But it turns out she wasn't dead. He kidnapped her and knocked her up because she apparently led to the death of his child.
Yes.
So she had to then replace his child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he survived at the end, apparently.
Apparently. And he tried to knock up the only survivor
of the Home Invaders.
Of the Home Invaders. But she was a fucking fighter, kicked his ass and got the fuck out of there.
That's right.
With some money? With some money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had some money.
And grabbed her sister and left, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he had a dog that was very intuitive and very good boy.
Right.
Which was only horrible for the Home Invaders, but I guess that's what dogs are for.
Pretty much, yeah. So, after that recap, are we very excited now to watch the sequel?
No.
That's a yes. No means yes. I'm getting it. Yes.
That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. I'll take note of it. But yeah, you ready?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, well, let's get to it then. Don't Breathe 2.
That's a house on fire. Didn't she set his house on fire?
Are we starting at the end of the movie?
No, because the end of the movie was her getting the kid and getting on a train.
No, this movie.
Probably.
Because this is different. So, yeah, this was the very ending. And we're going to flash back. Oh, we're flashing forward. Okay. 8 years later.
What are you hiding from?
Dougie!
Same dog. Shouldn't be that healthy. It must be a different dog. 8 years later. Fast little climber. What you gonna do with that, baby girl?
Knock herself in her ass.
Oh. So what, you couldn't get someone to breed a child for you, so you stole one?
Failed.
Didn't.
The gun is in my hand.
I thought I had it. Sorry, Father. I'll make it next time.
Never take anything for granted.
You always got me, didn't you, boy?
Huh. Finally got his kid.
Or this is a flashback to before, even still, with his real daughter.
Maybe.
Should I get my white hair from you or from Mom?
From your mother.
Can't believe we don't have any pictures of her.
Everything was destroyed in the fire, you know that.
Was she beautiful?
She was smart, like you.
Bit hard to ask a blind man if someone's beautiful.
Am I taking Phoenix today?
Not today.
You know, you either loosen up that leash or sooner or later she's gonna bite it off.
Go with Hernandez. Back by sunset.
I will.
Unless something happens to the little girl and she gets kidnapped. You think that's his old house?
Yep. So this is 8 years later from the opening of the movie, but we don't know if the movie was before the first one or after the first one.
Right. Thinking it's after.
Most likely.
Get out. Get out. Kid! Get out!
Go investigate the strange noise. Or, you know,
She's a child. She should not go and investigate the strange noise.
that's what kids do.
Definitely should not go and investigate the strange noise. She's gonna get kidnapped and he's gonna go after her. She's got her dog with her at least. Clever girl. That's a cool merry-go-round too. They never had that when I was a kid. Oh, sweetheart. Must be lonely as hell.
Covenant shelter.
You having fun? All right, let's go.
The fuck is a man doing in a ladies' restroom?
Wow, you're pretty.
I think he has evil intention.
You snap my fingers and he'll bite your testicles off.
Sorry if I scared you.
Who said you did?
You should not be touching her. Creepy fuck.
I think he's a bad guy.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, they're with the people stealing organs.
What makes you say that?
There's a coop in the back. What else?
Look, I know it's none of my business, but
You're right. It's not.
you're a bad man. A man who's done terrible things. At least I know you think that, just like sometimes I do about myself.
He's actually
War
done them
changes
though.
us all. But don't make her pay for that.
Thanks.
She loves that kid. No, that's the same house from the first movie. They're gonna try and break into the house for the little girl, and he's gonna wreck their fucking world.
Maybe.
Question is mom in the basement? Mom's in the basement.
This is a different basement than the first one, though.
You're right, it's a different house. Oh no, they're gonna kidnap her. Lock your doors, babe. No! Well, your body will be found, but I don't think you'll be alive.
Mind moving your vehicle off the road, please? This is the only road back to town. Can you move your truck off the road now?
Fucking creep. There's 4 of them and a dog. You think they're gonna do dog versus dog? You think somebody snuck in her van while they were blocking the road? 'Cause I do.
Oh.
Told you!
Hammered.
She deserves better than that. She's the closest thing that little girl has to a mom.
I want to go to school next year. Real school. With other kids like me.
Homeschool is safe.
I want to have friends. I want
Enough! I already lost the daughter once. I'm not losing you.
I'm lonely.
So it was probably after the first movie.
You have no idea what it is to be alone.
You're not enough.
Dog versus dog. Bet you they brought a female in here too. No! Don't hurt the puppy.
Covenant shelter. Your new home awaits you.
No, baby, it's not like you think it is. Five on one.
Don't think he's gonna come.
You still have food. Why does he still have food? That says he's been gone more than a day.
Shadow!
Or maybe he's fed twice and he hasn't eaten since the morning. So, you think they want money or just the girl?
They're looking for organs. They want the girl.
Shadow!
I mean, they have no problem with killing already. They could have just killed him right then and there.
Maybe they've heard of him.
Or they don't want the girl to hear a gunshot.
Her dad wouldn't turn the light on.
You wouldn't need to. She'd probably know his shoes too.
Mm-hmm. Clever girl. Lights up.
And I'll make a noise to distract. Well, she was being taught in survival. This is a long take, too.
Look at you go!
Yeah.
You know, I hate the method that he got you. But he is taking...
Well, we don't know yet if he actually killed someone to take her. or
Yes,
if
he did. Come on.
Probably.
He is not a good man.
All we saw was her running out of a burning building. But he did teach her well.
Yeah, he did.
Still one long take. This is great.
I know, it's right up your alley.
What are you gonna find under there, Harry Potter?
House elf. How did you get in there?
Oh, God.
And then he realizes he didn't just die, he was shot.
Presence of a bullet.
Bet you can tell what kind, too. Please just stay where you are. Oh. You were safe.
Maybe she'll try to escape the house.
It's not a good idea. She doesn't know what's out there. Never mess with Daddy.
The box! Now!
Ah!
Go get the girl!
Unless the red room is a safe room. It's a safe room.
Open the door!
Oh yeah, she'll do it right for you.
Control your breathing, precious.
She probably got a lot knocked out of her.
Falling down the stairs like that'll do that. Wound adhesive? Should have patted the area dry first though, bro. Oh, this motherfucker doesn't know what he's doing. And now you just trapped yourself inside with him. Good job. You're dying. That ain't gonna be good. Now he's got a gun.
Killing her.
Oh, he medically glued his mouth shut. So he's gonna suffocate.
Yep.
Hang on, brother.
You need a knife.
Yeah, you can't breathe, my dude. Gonna give him a trach?
Stay still.
Oh. Air hole through the cheek.
That's a way to make sure he breathed.
The guy's a Navy SEAL.
Huh. Be tasting that for a while. Got the drop on you.
Yeah, he did.
Could have snapped your neck.
Should've. Anyone that can go after a little girl like that deserves to fucking die.
I can use this as a club.
Isn't that big guy still down in the basement? I bet you anything he is.
He's gonna try to drown her.
To get her to open the door.
Better get out of there, kid. He's down there with you!
Not a single one of you's wearing night vision goggles. Y'all are all stupid.
Think they knew he was blind when they went after the girl?
I think if they didn't figure that out beforehand, they were stupid.
I mean, they didn't know he was a Navy SEAL, so it's not like they
No,
knew
but
who
they
he
were
was.
former military. They should have at least cased their target first.
Prefer to see the kid alive. You come in here. Think I'm fucking with you!
Gonna electrocute her?
There's a live wire about to reach the water. Come out or she's fried!
He'll cut the power to the whole fucking house, my dude. He doesn't need it.
Just pull out the meter on the outside. It'll take away all the power.
Clever fuck. No guns, huh?
He doesn't know he's blind. He knows where you are. Yeah! Use that food! Can't believe I'm actually rooting for this guy. You know he did something horrible to get that little girl.
Yeah.
But he is a good dad, and he loves her, at the very least.
He was screwed up, but these guys are actual bad people.
I'm not saying he's not an actual bad people.
Yeah.
These guys are just worse, in my opinion.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, he's done bad things, but right now we want him to, save the girl.
You should push that wire out, baby girl.
She's gonna open the door.
She has no choice.
I would have opened it up as soon as they started fighting.
If that's not what he taught her, it's not what she'd do.
Sometimes you must assess the situation. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Well, I got that. She can still drown, though.
Not as long as that vent's available. She can put her mouth up to it.
Tough, but you're done.
Yes.
The water would keep her cool.
The fuck?
They have their own dog.
Yeah, they showed the girl training to run away from the dog earlier. She's gonna be running away from that dog.
She's not drown. There's gotta be a way for him to get in there from the outside.
Gonna knock it. No? Down? Yeah.
Yeah, so the water will drain out at least. But how's she gonna get out? There you go.
Breathe. Breathe.
The old blind man did this.
Oh, he knew he was blind. She probably doesn't need that yet, buddy.
What the fuck?
It's still down here.
What's happening?
Greenhouse,
Who
nice.
are they?
I don't know.
Chekhov's pitchfork.
It's not me you need to be scared of, but the man standing next to you.
Someone knows something about him.
Now, I don't know who he is, but I know who he's not. Should I tell her or you?
Parents died in the fire.
No, it's okay. There you go. There
I think he's her dad.
See?
No, you did that yourself to trick her.
Years ago, there was a fire in our house. I spent 8 years in prison wondering if I'd ever see you again. Hell, I didn't even know if you were dead or alive. This creep here must have found you and kept you.
A meth lab caught fire in West Detroit.
Meth lab.
Police were able to
You have no idea how much I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah, but you were about to have your guys kill her. I wouldn't trust them.
But he did steal you away from me, and now he must die. You understand? Not in front of my kid. Do it outside.
Waking him up was like the worst thing you could do. Not in front of my kid, but hey, it's okay if she sees a shit ton of gunfire that could potentially kill the man who's been her father for the last 8 years. Hey, that's fine.
Take her to the truck while I hunt this motherfucker.
Fucking wanna go home?
Ah!
Get it, girl. Go, kid, go. Now's your time to go.
I don't care who you are. I'm gonna teach you some fucking manners, yo.
Oh. Two down.
3 to go. Question is Daddy gonna die? So do you think the Oregon guy was a red herring?
I'm sorry, man.
I'm guessing that was his brother.
He's back in the house.
I know he wants us to follow him. Enough of these silly games.
That's his jacket.
Attaboy.
I hate that they used a pit for this. Dog's just doing what he was trained to do. He doesn't want to hurt the dog.
Cool down.
I like that he won't hurt the dog.
Stay.
Stay.
Oh, look, he listened, because he's a good dog.
Put her in the truck.
They got what they came for. He's gonna burn his house down.
Molotov.
The dog is still in there, you asshole!
What are you doing? Your dog's in there.
Dog's dead.
You don't know that.
You wanna go and find out?
But the dog!
Thinks he's dead and doesn't care enough to go check.
He'll go back for him. Go back for him, please. Go back for him. He's not gonna let the dog die. Good man. Careful. Oh, puppy, be careful. Oh, God.
Dog made it out.
Dog made it out. Now he's just gotta... Somebody's gotta save that little girl. That's a fucking meth dealer. Come on, buddy, make it to a window.
Made it to that one.
Something with that glass is gonna be hot as shit too. And now it's gonna break. This guy's gotta stop having places with glass rooms. You got lucky.
He did. Made it outside. Didn't choke or burn up.
Now he's gotta find his girl. She's gonna have to save herself. Why do I feel like that's not actually her dad?
Good morning, princess. Door's open. Not a prisoner anymore.
I can go?
If you want. Or you can stay here and find out who you really are. Tara. That's your real name. Like I said. You're not a prisoner anymore.
One of your guys is willing to kill her, though. In fact, tried to.
Mm-hmm.
Something doesn't add up here.
That's the guy that does the organ does stuff. That's the guy behind the organ ring. That was the one from the TV. They're not gonna let her leave.
Don't know fully yet what's going on.
Sleep. Girl, Mom is gonna give you a good night kiss.
I don't believe that's her mom.
Mom? Got so big.
Mama's a junkie. There's his meth lab. Yay. And that's the organ lab.
Get it out. Come on.
Are you okay? The same fire that destroyed our family burned up my insides. Mom and Dad used to have a
What?
kitchen
Oh, a kitchen.
in the basement of our house for our business. Are you thirsty? I'm dying. What? Badly damaged my heart. I don't think I have much time left. I heard you left flowers for me at our old house. Weren't you wishing your mama was healthy and alive?
She's gonna twist her arm into a transplant of some kind.
I need a new heart, baby. But not just any heart. Doctor said it has to be must be a compatible donor, like a direct relative. You hold a gift that can save your mama's life.
There's the pitch. She's an addict still, too.
That gift.
They drugged her. Child's heart when it could be compatible for an adult's heart, you fucking dipshit. I got a new dog.
Dog, I'll lead him to him.
Mm-hmm.
You saved me. You master now.
I know he's out in the middle of nowhere, but you would think the cops and the fire department would see that. Did he find the van? Found the van.
Go away. I said go home.
And then he realizes.
Mm-hmm.
Machete.
Machete.
And she even has some kind of leash. Perfect.
Go home.
Got him a stick too.
Go home.
Now they could be miles and miles away.
They could.
That'd be a long walk.
She's awake. What are you doing? She's awake.
Oh yes, because these are surgeons that know what they're doing.
Why is she still alive?
If she's dead, so's her heart. And I can't keep it fresh long enough without the proper equipment. I have to cut it out of her while she's still breathing.
Oh yeah.
You fucking cunt. That's your child.
What they're doing in there is wrong.
If she dies, there's no product.
Still fucking wrong.
Get you a new cook, man.
It's not like a secret art.
Don't you have to get the other patient on life support first?
I am not an expert in organ transplants.
There's just one problem. That little girl isn't stupid. Oh, never mind. Daddy's home.
Well,
Adoptive daddy is home.
Yeah.
You know what? Adoptive daddy loved that little girl. Took
is
very
true.
good care of her. He might have sheltered her a little, but he still adored her. And he took care of her like a parent should and put her first. Unlike this motherfucker.
surprise, bitch! Bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
You killed my brother!
You could have carved my fucking head open.
That's what the bell was for. Damn.
Good shot.
You know, I didn't know Navy SEALs had such survival skills. I knew they could hold
They
their breath
are,
underwater for like
I think,
4
the
minutes.
most highly trained special forces we have are Navy SEALs.
Even more than the Green Berets?
Yes.
Oh.
This is for Shadow.
Yeah.
And your dog, man, that's right.
It's him.
Yeah, seals are very, very, very hard to become.
Now that I knew.
Yeah.
Did he find?
Doggy. You're a good doggy. Came home. That dog did nothing wrong, asshole. You did.
But his enemy back home
Yeah.
pissed him off.
It's okay.
Here.
Pack your things. Bring the girl.
This movie is such... Both these movies are so good about... What you're doing is wrong, but what they're doing is more wrong. This time he gets to be what you're doing is wrong. Oh, we playing possum.
Damn! Well, that was fast.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't want to kill him.
They're gonna kill her. And that's not cool with me.
He doesn't want the girl to die.
Doesn't want the dog to get hurt either.
Now, you better hurry.
He'll kill you all.
I'm out.
Hey, hey, hey!
Fuck it, I'm out.
Not fucking stupid. Now dead. Why are you wasting your ammo, you dumb shit?
Go in a room with light. It's not too much of a waste, but it's not really a vampire, so he probably has more ammo.
Are her hands just bound or is she handcuffed to her? Like, are they handcuffed together? It's not a good place to be. You're right next to a giant fucking pit. Hey look, 2 birds with 1 stone. Now's the organ fucking guy. Insect killer. Interesting.
I can't see you!
She's handcuffed to her. They're handcuffed together.
Baby.
You know you could accidentally hit your wife, right? Since you can't see for shit right now.
Maybe he did.
I got you, motherfucker.
No, you got her. You got her.
That's what happened.
Oh shit. Hook your leg around it, baby.
Yes, use your legs.
It's a far enough drop that she'd be really hurt if she fell.
That's a little far.
You got this, kid.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh.
But at least she broke your fall. Good dog! But be careful! You deserved that. You tried to shoot him. For being a good boy.
Oh.
Oh, he's okay!
He's good, he's good. Gosh, out his eyes.
Think that'll kill him?
He ain't moving.
That doesn't mean he's dead. Take a look at Misery. Ew. Do you think he's finally dying?
Could.
Stop! You mustn't come near me. I am no father. I have killed nothing but a monster. And you cannot be around me. So go. Go!
He wasn't dead.
Told you he wasn't dead. But she also didn't leave.
That's a surprise cameo by Jason Voorhees.
I sincerely doubt that. Die with your wife, asshole.
Oh, he's gonna fall down. Splat.
Baby, nobody knows where you are. You can't get him medical care fast enough.
I can save you.
You're the only father she's ever really loved is dead. And now she'll head to the shelter she was looking at. I guess there won't be a third one of these.
Most likely not. You'd have to involve some different blind person.
You think there's room for one more? I'm sure there is. What's your name?
Phoenix.
My name is Phoenix.
Don't Breathe 2. And credits.
Well, what else would happen now? You know, everybody's dead except that child. Sam Raimi. I didn't know he was involved. Can't believe he thought he could use a child's heart.
Nobody said they were smart. Dougie! You not dead? You not dead?
That didn't tell us anything.
It did not. There was no, like, little hand twitch. But the doggy's okay.
The doggy's okay.
Doggy's okay.
That's important, except now he's, you know, all alone.
Unless the blind man is really dead.
I guess we'll find out.
Alright, so that was Don't Breathe 2. What are our thoughts on this sequel, huh?
It's a good thing you're recording this, because I don't say it often. Okay, I was wrong.
You were wrong?
I was wrong.
About what?
That was great.
I thought it would not be good.
I thought it was gonna be solid suspense and I was gonna end up ripping one of our hair out like the last one. That was actually really good.
It was good. It had a challenge here. Because based off the first one, how do you take a character who, by all intents, was the bad guy of the first one and make him a bit more sympathetic and kind of flip the script and make him the guy you're rooting for this time? And it didn't do too bad of a job.
You did a great job.
Yeah, it introduced people that were even shittier because they're trying to kill a kid.
Right.
And he is also, seems to be a man full of remorse. Because this is a girl where he heard, like, on the TV where, oh, the meth lab, parents probably are shit.
Honestly, he was probably nearby. Yeah. He probably didn't hear about it on TV. Because the building was still burning when he saw her on the ground. He probably lived nearby.
Yeah, and also when he's trying to track him down with the other dog, they had to have been not that far away still. Otherwise, that's a long-ass walk to find them with the dog.
If that were my kid, even if I had adopted that kid,
I mean, yeah.
I'd have gone.
But she was, like, already on the slab at that point, so it had to not have been too far.
You're right. You are right about that. And what a good dog he was.
Well,
sweet little baby.
They killed his other dog, so...
No, poor Shadow. Shadow deserved better. He was a good dog, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he didn't... And it does make you like him better, because he's not violent towards the dog. He doesn't want to hurt him.
He knows it's not his fault. Just like, you know, he would never actually take anything out, like at the end of the movie where he knows that Phoenix deserved better.
Yeah, he's saying, I am a bad man. And this is all my fault in some way.
Yeah, but you know what? He also loved her better than anybody else in her life ever did. Granted, he never gave anybody else the chance because he found a little girl on the street and decided to make her his daughter and took her in illegally. As we all do. So if I do that, if I come home with a child and just say, I found it on the street, it's ours now.
Well, okay. Just, as long as you feed it and take her out, you know. Yeah, like you over there.
I didn't find her on the street. She's a hand-me-down.
Oh, yes.
I got her from my sister.
Well, you take care of her.
I do. She's my baby.
Yeah, so she drinks her water.
Yes.
Very loudly.
Because she has no other way of drinking, because she is a dog.
She could have a little sippy cup, I don't know.
That does not work for dogs.
That's a design flaw.
No, that's not, no. Anyway, I liked this one a lot better because, one, it gave you the good plot twist. Not like the other plot twist where you're like, oh, they're attacking this blind guy. They're obviously the assholes.
The other one had the big what the fuck twist where he's got this bitch in the basement and he got a big old thing of sperm and semen in that, you know? That's more what the fuck, and that's honestly a bit more of an iconic and more memorable reveal, I will say.
I mean, honestly, the fact that this actually was the poor girl's parents and they were willing to kill her to save their fucking cook is utter bullshit. Utter bullshit. I cannot even believe that people would do that to their children. I know it happens, and I'm not jaded to the... I'm not, you know, naive to the world. I just... In my brain, that's inconceivable. And how anyone could ever do that, I will never fully understand. That's your kid.
Junkie. Bad person.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's all I have.
Yeah, well, she got to die along with everybody else, aside from the one man who's like, you know, this isn't right to kill a girl.
It's
and
not
so
right
he
to
let
kill
him
a
go.
girl. And he noticed it, he lived too, because the guy was like, yeah, alright. You didn't do anything stupid. I'll let you go. I mean, he had him dead to rights.
Yeah. He could have shot him right there. There's also, in this movie, with, like, when there are instances where you can just get him right there because you can see him, especially if you have a gun. But, you know, they underestimate him.
Yeah, he's old, he's blind. He's a Navy SEAL, but so what? He's old and he's blind.
Little do they know, he'll kick your ass.
Fuck your shit up. He's been blind a long time and he knows his own house. Why they thought any different, I'm not sure, but that was fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. And I do remember that one really good long shot where she's
loved
just
that.
trying to avoid them in the house. I'm like, oh, this is great. I always love those shots because I know if you see one of those in movies, you know people making it care about what they're making. Because that takes a long time to set up and you gotta want to do that.
And if you fuck it up even a little bit, you screw up the whole thing.
And you gotta do it all over again. So I'm always excited to see that, especially when it's done very well. And this one was done very well to see a shot like that.
Props to the kid who played the girl, because she did a great job. I even have to say props to the mom, because she played the I'm a junkie who's fucking deluded really well.
Yes, I'm gonna act like I do care about you and I do love you, but I love me more, so give me your fucking heart.
Yeah, like, yeah. Not gonna... Anyway. Also, I like how they killed two birds with one stone by getting the guy who was stealing people's organs in the same shot. Like, he died. No more organ ring. And then they went and killed some meth dealers who don't need to be on the streets either.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the guy that lived could probably go find some other drug to push. But who knows? Maybe he turned his life around.
We'll just say he did.
Let's just hope he did.
Give him a nice happy ending.
Yeah. He was the only one that actually used any gentleness with the little girl. He used chloroform instead of knocking her over the head or carrying her kicking and screaming or anything like that.
Yeah, he didn't. He's not a. You could tell he
was
did
not
not
a
like
monster.
doing that.
No. But he wasn't gonna hurt her.
Not if he could help it.
No. And I have to respect him for that, even if I don't like him because he's still kidnapped a child.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, he could have gone along the lines of, well, that's his kid. He deserves to have his kid back. But at the same time, I think he might have known about the fact that they needed a heart transplant.
He knew because the guys down there, the one guy when she was in the red box and he was filling her up with the water and threatening to electrocute her, who's like, "Dead's okay," because he knows they're gonna kill her anyway to get her heart. It's only when he's on the operating table, he's like, it's better if she's still alive when you cut it out because they don't have the proper equipment. So they were probably working on the assumption we just need the heart. It doesn't have to be alive. We just need the heart. So at that point, you knew they're gonna kill her.
Yeah. Yeah. At that point, though, you were still wondering if they were actively going after them for their organs, or if they were actively just fucking with the old dude, or...
Well, they were going
their
after her
motives.
for the organ. That is true.
Right. But you weren't wholly sure.
But we didn't get the whole story. It was the parents
Mm-hmm.
wanting the organ. You think it was just, oh, there's a doctor, that's evil people, but different kind of evil people you weren't expecting. So, it has some reveals in this. It keeps you
Both these
guessing.
movies do have very good plot twists. I was still waiting for them to, like, do what they did in Annie, where they pretended to be her parents. Weren't actually her parents, and just wanted her organs, and they were actually part of the organ ring.
Well,
But no, they were actually her parents, and they were just that fucking horrible.
They were.
So, yeah. All in all, I like this one better than the first one.
Okay. All right. For me, I still like the first one better. I felt that was just a better initial story.
It's a good initial
It had
story.
much more suspense as well.
It did, and I hated that.
And I know you don't like that,
But I had too much-
appreciate that.
The first movie made me too angry, because first you have people breaking into somebody's house to steal their money, and you're just like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? He has every right to beat the shit out of you. But then you get mad at him because he's got a woman knocked up and
With the turkey baster.
tied up in his house till she gives birth so he can steal his child back. And at that point you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's a lot of, I'm just gonna be angry, at least in this movie.
Yeah.
He had good motives by kidnapping her when she was little. I mean, her house was a fucking meth lab.
Yeah. But also the first movie has Jane Levy, and I like Jane Levy, so...
Well, there's that. I can't argue with that.
So that kind of...
This one had a kick-ass, beautiful woman, but she didn't last very long, so... I called that, though. I think that's the one thing I don't like about this movie. I could figure it out too quickly.
You could see some things
Yeah.
a bit easier than the first one, because there was...
Because the first one was like, what the fuck? And then more of, what the Are you serious right now?
Yeah, but it was still enjoyable to see a continuation of, like, this character and
Yeah.
see him do his thing. Like the blind man who'll kick your ass, you know.
I'd be curious to see if they did a Don't Speak 3, have it be like Phoenix growing up.
Could be. Don't breathe. Just don't breathe.
Oh,
Not
right.
Don't speak.
Don't Speak was the other one. Don't Scream. Whatever it was.
but-
Don't Breathe. Still, it'd be interesting to see, because, like, she has plenty of training for 8 years of her life in the most moldable part of her life.
So will there be some crazy random happenstance where she goes blind? Who knows?
No. I just think there'll be a crazy random happenstance where somebody breaks in and she has to defend herself. And
I mean,
somebody's
that's just
ass.
a basic
She
defend
could be
yourself
blinded
story.
in the process.
Yeah, if you want to try to keep the spirit, but that's the thing with franchises, when you kind of tell the whole story and then you are able to expand a little bit more, you kind of veer off the basic premise a little bit to keep things going, or you get way out there with coincidence and happenstance. So, but I wouldn't mind another one of this in this style, because it is a fun movie to watch with the way it's set up. And he may not, maybe he's not dead at the end there.
Maybe he's not dead.
But he didn't twitch, though, in that final scene. But you never know. They can make shit up. That's a movie.
True.
Doesn't have to be real world.
I mean,
real
the
world.
beginning scene of the
Yeah.
next movie, if they decide to do one, could be his hand twitching with the dog laying there.
He's
And
like-
maybe the dog goes and gets help. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, he's
I mean,
alive.
jeez, in Nightmare on Elm Street, a dog pissed on Freddy's grave, and then miraculously he came back to life. Who's to say this pity can't save him?
Yeah, I think the theory on that was when he pissed on it, it deconsecrated where it was buried, so he's able to reemerge and
I
escape.
don't care.
You just-
I don't care. A dog pissed on his grave and he came back. Are you fucking kidding me?
I know, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Any final thoughts on this one?
I kind of hope they make a third one, actually, if that's how they're going to keep going. I liked this one a lot better.
All right. You like the sequel better than the first.
I
Not a very
do.
common occurrence for a lot of movies, but for this one, she likes it better.
Yeah.
All right.
I like seeing the redemption. He got redeemed in my eyes because he gave that little girl a life. And he loved her no matter what. I mean, she literally ran away from him. She stopped listening to him. She obviously did not think of him as her father at that point.
Mhm.
He didn't care. He loved that little kid enough that nothing was going to stop him from finding her.
Yeah.
he did right by her in the end. I can't hate him.
So they did a good job of making you root for him in this one.
They did. And I understand that he is a horrible, terrible person that has done horrible, terrible things, but I have to appreciate the fact that he did right by a kid.
Yeah, but sometimes there are more horrible people out there.
Yeah, like her parents.
Yep. Alright, so...
What are your final thoughts? You didn't say.
My final thoughts on this one? Well, I mean, said it pretty much throughout most of the video. I mean, I liked it. It was enjoyable. I liked the kid, the long sequence. Still like the first one better, though.
Okay.
It's just my preference, but that's not saying this is shit. That's saying this movie is like here, the other one maybe there, which is still better than what's down here.
The other one was more shocking.
Yeah, I like the shock aspect of that one. Yeah. It was. It's always fun to make me go, what the fuck, because I know I had a good time if that happens. So.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to him often, so that's fair.
All right, yeah. So that's my final thought.
That's your final thought.
So, thank you for picking this, our Patreon subscriber.
Misdirection.
Misdirection, that's right.
It's
with
okay.
the new one there. It was a great sequel to watch.
I'm less angry about the fact that you picked this now. I thought at first I'm going to be like, I hate this one. And no, I didn't. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you'd like to support us, you can subscribe on our Patreon, give us a little money. If you're poor, like us, you can just subscribe on YouTube. That's fine. Let us know your comments and
all your trivia and all the money that we do get from our Patreon usually just goes to buying the physical media, because we don't show a movie on our channel if we don't have the physical media to sit there and go, it's right here.
It's true.
Because we support the artists, the actors, the makers, the
DVD,
tech people,
Blu-ray,
that guy
4K,
that picked up the trash.
Fucking VHS if we have to. Haven't had to do that yet.
We'd have to get a VHS player.
I got my tube TV upstairs on my bed.
Oh, we're gonna film a reaction on your bed?
That's all we have. If it came to that, but that's...
The comments alight.
Yeah, I think the only one right now where I'd have to do that for would be like Friday Night 2. If somebody chose for us to do that.
Is it out of print?
It is hard as shit to get because of what happened involving its make and distribution. Yeah, it's a whole story, which maybe we can go over if we ever do that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the first one, so I won't mind doing the second one, but yeah, right now I just have that one. I could probably get some type of bootleg Blu-ray on it, but it's
not the same.
Not the same.
Anyway, we thank you again for watching. Remember that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, YouTube will tell you when we drop a video. It's usually every Tuesday, but sometimes on Fridays. And occasionally on holidays.
Special holidays.
Special holidays.
It depends on the mood and what we're watching sometimes.
And what time he has to do it, because he does all the hard work. He does the video editing. I watch the movies. I have nightmares sometimes. That's nothing compared to the hours spent in front of the computer that he spends.
Yeah, in between everything else I do with work and now school again, so...
Yes, he's a student again because he hates himself but wants more money.
Just like the rest of us.
Yes.
I know.
Exactly.
So,
it's the only way to get ahead in this world.
Apparently. So, thank you for watching, and we hope to have you for the next video. Until then.
Stay spooky.
Bye.